Time bomb, tick tock, I'm a ticking time bomb. Guess I needed a shoulder to the day's getting colder, and I'm already done. But fight till it's over. You were there from the start, and I know you love her. It's a perfect circle. I'm black and purple. I'm overanalyzing your poetry, wondering if you could say no to me. It's heavier than I thought to carry. Come and get my lady. Take my body. Take my bed. Just give me something to forget. All the things you said, all the voices in my head, they get louder until we're both someone to forget. All the It's the superficial analysis of the mind. I think we both have been wearing it over time, and you're feeling the time as you turn back and I'm falling behind. Baby, companionship and ceasefires the same. Should've protected the planet that love is pain, but I held you so close. Babe, come and get my body. Take my body. Take my bed. Just give me something to forget. All All the things I should have said, all the voices in my head, they get louder and louder. The silver balls, so someone to forget. Someone to forget.
That's how we do it when we pull up to the jazz. We do it when we pull up to the jazz.
to another dark hole. Hope stop time falling on and on and on and on and on. On and on and on and on and on. Life goes on. Lost call, going on to another dark hole. Hope I stop the time from falling on and on and on and on and on. On and on and on and on and on. Life goes on. Lost call.
Oh God, Say Wong, you just gave me an amazing idea.
Uh-oh.
No, just the download is downloading. Oh no, that's you.
That's me.
You. You just gave me an amazing idea. You know what I got to do? I have to. So you see how this is high def? It's on the screen right now.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get a something as high def as this, but like do like a 10-minute timer that has an actual download bar on it.
Yes.
And then like when that finishes downloading, the show starts. Yes, it was.
Or not.
It is my fault. Sorry guys, but we are ready. We are here. We're ready to go. So I don't know about you guys, but let's go ahead and get this show started.
LFG.
Let's fucking go.
Distance nerding.
Oh, it's still on the screen. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the game is changing once again. Because for the first time in a long time, Jahmez is missing. That's the first thing in a long time. But Graveyard has taken his place.
Well, I mean, what's to say right there? Right there. Jahmez variant.
There you go.
We're never in the same place at the same time.
And
You know
I
what's funny
swear, freaking Graveyard is following me.
I know, right? You know what's funny is at some point Jahmez is going to be on the show, which means Graveyard and Jahmez are going to be on the same show for like the first time ever.
I think we've done it twice before. The Christmas holiday special.
That's true. Yes.
And then like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Jahmez is in the chat right now. So, I mean, you know, because he's being a dad. But still, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Sorry, starting a little bit late. Had some things I had to take care of. But it is Taco Tuesday. And you know what that means? You are now watching and listening and experiencing the Distance Nerding experience.
Part of the Con Radio Podcast family.
That's right. He's the beard, and he's not going to take it anymore. It's Graveyard.
It's not easy being green. It's Fray.
They got his Happy Meal order wrong, and he's turning red. It's Young Phil.
Yeah. No, that tracks 100%. And we're here to nerd
Eat tacos
together. Eat tacos together. Yeah, we're talking anything pop culture, news, movies, music, food, wrestling, comics, whatever you're nerding out on, we want to talk about it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Threads, YouTube, Discord, all the fun places at Distance Nerding. And of course, if you would like to send us an email and have us read it on the show, you can email us at dist.
Do you think anybody will ever send us an email?
I have.
People
That's
used
true.
to send us emails for a while, and then it dried up.
Maybe emails are not in anymore. Maybe we should just do like texting or something.
Yeah, text us a message. Discord us at dist. Oh, I did it again. Ensnerding at AOL.com, and we will read it on the show. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have now stumbled onto the best or worst kept secret on the internet. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now watching The Download. And here we are with it. It's download time, guys. We got to talk about what we're doing this week, because this week on deck, we're switching it up a little bit. We're starting with the Geekend Update.
Yeah, we totally are. And the thing that's written there has nothing to do with the Geekend Update. So, yeah, you know, we got some Beaver State Comic-Con coming up.
That's definitely a Jahmez issue going on right there. Starting rumors.
Time to get the MCU rumor machine going.
Yay! The download.
Disney's taking over the world and Anaheim.
I like it. I like it. Lights, camera, reaction moves to the back end of the show today.
Get your chimichangas out of that microwave. We got trailers.
And let's find out how good your improv skills are, because we're ending it with the breakdown.
Yes, we're ending it with the breakdown because we are going balls deep into the Daredevil, the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer.
That's right, guys.
And maybe Daredevil. We don't know.
You don't know.
Oh, Ben Affleck for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's the main reason we got Graveyard on the show today. We're going to be talking some Deadpool and Wolverine, not only doing a trailer reaction, but also breaking down the multitude of Easter eggs that were in that trailer. I'm
Just
so
the
excited for this.
First time I saw it, and I was like, "There's an Easter egg. There's an Easter egg. Oh my gosh! Shout out! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!" So
yeah. I watched that thing like 5 times that morning, and then I had to start working.
Yeah.
So let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. Before we jump into all the craziness and fun stuff, it is now time to shout some people out.
But first,
let me get a shout out. Ladies and gentlemen, we are brought to you by Dubby. What happened?
I said that's a new picture. I love it.
I know, right? It's nice and pretty and colorful. Guys, Dubby's a brand of energy drinks created to help focus concentration reaction time with no jitters or crash. Dubby contains no maltodextrin, no sugar, no fillers, no artificial colors or dyes. And for those of you who care about this, it's keto friendly. Dubby contains Neurofactor, it's a neurotropic derived from the coffee fruit. Neurofactor helps give your brain focus and clarity, while the 150 milligrams of caffeine and 3 essential B vitamins help you stay alert and energized. Find out more about Dubby at www.dubby.gg. Use the code NERDING10. Get 10% off your order. And guys, you can also download the Dubby app, and you can buy all the good Dubbiness off of their app. The proud sponsor, Dubby. So that's our sponsor. That's who's hooking it up today.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah. Sponsored.
Yeah, it's your taste buds' favorite energy drink, apparently.
Oh, mine, you say.
There's
no pickle flavor yet.
I didn't even get to try it because we were so busy at Gem State. I totally forgot.
You should have had somebody bring you some.
I needed it, but yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump right into the fun here. It's time for the Geek End update.
Distance Nerding is on Comic-Con Radio.
Yay!
Listen to the distance. Listen to Distance Nerding. It's like I don't know our show. And our second show, A Comic Conversation, via ComicConRadio.com.
Pretty soon featuring Jen from the Fray.
Yeah. Look for the Distance Nerding podcast, even this episode, and a new Comic Conversation each week on ComicConRadio.com/podcasts. Someone pop that into the chat as well, but Shadoo's not on the show, so I don't think that's going to be a thing. So that would be fantastic.
On it. Let's make sure Shadoo's not the one doing it.
Yeah.
Darren in the chat here saying, as a huge X-Men and Wolverine fan, can't wait to see it in theaters in this July.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yay.
Oh, no. Also, he said, is it James that got fired?
Yeah, he was, because I answered him and he thought it was you, and it was a whole thing. And so I was like, he was like, so Phil's your boss now? And I was like, maybe.
I'm nobody's boss. I'm just throwing that out there. I am not boss material.
What?
I'm just talent. That's all.
Exactly. Yeah,
I'm just beard, so it's all right.
it's a lot of
Take
beer.
no responsibility for this whatsoever.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the next show you're going to see us at. May 11th, 2024 in Bend, Oregon, over at the hold on. Yeah. Over at the Deschutes County Fair and Expo Center. We're going to be at Beaver State Comic Con. Beaver State's going to have Tammy Stronach, the Empress from Neverending Story, Gigi Edgley from Farscape. Spencer Wilding's going to be back over there from Star Wars, Game of Thrones, all of the fun stories. That dude had so many, and he's so animated. He's such an entertaining guy in general. Lizzie Freeman from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and Genshin Impact and more. Just so much fun that we're going to be having at this show. Ladies and gentlemen, head over to beaverstatecomiccon.com and make your way, get some tickets, make your way to Bend, Oregon. We will see you there. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, Gigi is such a love too. So like Spencer was fantastic, and so was Gigi when we met him last. So yay!
It's going to be a good time. So let's get into this, guys. It's time to jump right into starting rumors.
We got some rumors, and then we're starting. I don't know where to begin.
Of course, James is in the chat and not on the show.
Right?
He still wants to participate.
Yeah, sure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's start with some rumors here. Is everybody?
That one.
Yeah. What happened?
You should do that one.
Oh, I was going to. Is Peter Tingle tingling again? It's not a thing. Marvel and Sony are currently on the hunt for a director to take on the sequel to Spider-Man: No Way Home. Two of the most recent directors.
I sent in my resume.
Oh, good. I would love to see you direct this. Two of the most recent directors mentioned were Justin Lin and Drew Goddard, but now there are other possibilities that have been named to take on the gig. Sam Raimi, which actually, when I read this earlier, I was like, oh my God, if Graveyard was here, he's going to get excited for this. Sam Raimi.
Yes.
You know, not only just because he did Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, but the man did 2 Spider-Man movies on his own.
Yeah.
Three.
That's right. He did 3 Spider-Man movies already.
Well, you're right, 2. And then Sony did one with him involved called Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, that movie sucked. It is so Sam Raimi is in the running to direct the next Spider-Man movie. It was previously rumored that Raimi is also on the line for Avengers Kang Dynasty and Avengers Secret Wars for Marvel. He would possibly do all 3.
I feel like I think maybe they're just putting his name in as a placeholder everywhere.
Possibly. I mean, according to this rumor, Jon Favreau is also reported to be in the running for this.
Yeah, but I don't think Jon Favreau or Sam Raimi should be running at this point. I think that they could walk briskly, but I don't want to see either one of them run. They're both getting older, and I don't want them to hurt themselves. So
they're old enough to break hips.
Yes,
exactly.
But we need Sam Raimi because Pizza Papa always gets paid.
Oh God!
And Pizza Papa didn't get paid. We need the return of Pizza Papa.
Oh, absolutely.
Not against it. Ladies and gentlemen, tacos on the table. Is Spider-Man ready to jump into some Raimi-style jump scares?
Ooh.
My tacos are not on the table for this. Hot take.
Uh-oh. What about you? What about you, Graveyard? Tacos on the table?
My tacos are on the table next to my Necronomicon and Kandarian dagger. Just because, I mean, we got to have more Raimi, which means more Bruce Campbell. So I'm all in for this.
I see you on that. I'm going to say, oh, wow. I didn't realize I didn't change the.
Oh, yeah, it says Scream 7.
I know.
I was like, what the heck?
I didn't realize I didn't change the headline on that. I'm surprised nobody in the chat just called me out on that. So my tacos are going to be on the table on this. I think that it's in Marvel's interest to give Sam Raimi another shot, especially with another version of Spider-Man. I don't necessarily think he's going to bring in Tobey Maguire, because as much as everybody wants to show the multiverse again, I think this is more going to be closing the Spider-Man film chapter to move into Secret Wars and everything like that. So I don't see them. I see it being a nice bookend for Spider-Man.
I hope they don't bookend it though, because that's hack writing right there.
Well, I mean, there's also rumors that he is doing a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 4 as well. So
right. I mean, there's also rumors that they're going to be doing another Andrew Garfield Spider-Man too. So I mean,
there's also rumors that they're going to just scrap this whole thing and jump right into Miles Morales live action. So I mean, there's a lot of Spidey rumors going on right now. That's why my tacos are securely with me and not on the table.
Supposedly, they're supposed to be introducing live action Miles in this one, because they've already talked about Miles in this whole series. He's been mentioned. So it'll be nice to actually see Miles in live action.
Ooh.
I would love that. I would love that.
He can come over and have Bruce Campbell as Mysterio from his universe. I'm okay with that.
That would be fun. Bruce Campbell's Mysterio would be fun.
Yeah,
absolutely.
As originally planned.
Right. Okay, so let's move on to the next rumor here.
In brave new rumors news.
Ooh.
A leak featuring McDonald's tie-in toys for Marvel's Captain America Brave New World.
Yeah.
Name to be changed later. Reveals some new details about the movie, including the appearance of a rumored character. The collection also includes a Red Hulk figure.
I saw that.
The other figures, Falcon's new suit for Torres, a character who appears to be Diamondback. What? Diamondback? Did I just hear Diamondback? That's fantastic. All right.
Right.
I'm back. I'm back now. Woo. Hold on. Diamondback listed as Cascavel or rattlesnake in Portuguese. Ruth, who is potentially Sabra. Ruth, who is potentially I don't know. And the new Captain America suit, which looks similar to the one seen in Falcon and the Winter Soldier's finale. I'm betting they're going to change it up a bit because, we got to sell those toys. Anyway, Captain America Brave New World arrives on February 14th, 2025. I know where I will be on February 14th, 2025. And that will be watching that as an early birthday present for myself.
Did they really put that on? See, since Deadpool came out on Valentine's Day, they're just like, we can do Valentine's Day. It'll sell.
I don't know. Maybe because they're putting Diamondback in it, then, maybe she's going to be hot and heavy for Sam.
Oh.
Or Torres.
Ooh. That's true.
But anyway, tacos on the table. Are we getting the town painted red with Red Hulk, or just red in the face for this rumor?
Graveyard, what is your thoughts on this? Tacos on the table, sir.
Half of them are on, half of them are off. I think
you can't do that. It's got to be all or nothing.
All or nothing.
This is a rule we established because I would always say that my tacos were half on the table. And
James is like, there's no half on the table. It's either on or off.
Well, I'm going to go with off. Just because there's toys doesn't mean those characters appear in the movie. Quite honestly.
Yeah.
I would love a Red Hulk, but we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, my tacos are on the table, and it's mainly because they went out of their way to cast Thunderbolt Ross to make sure that they had a Thunderbolt Ross in this. And everybody's always wanted Red Hulk. Thunderbolt Ross as the Hulk makes sense. The swerve could be that somebody else, like a protege of Thunderbolt Ross, becomes the Red Hulk, and that way you don't have to worry about if none of us hope for this or wish for this, but if Harrison were to kick the bucket, then you could continue doing Red Hulk. So I don't think that he would. I think that would be a smart idea to do that. It'd be a difference from the comic books, but it'd be a way to continue the character, right? And the other thing is, it's a lot of times if the toys are released from, depending on the company that it's coming from, it could be hearsay, but it's McDonald's, and usually McDonald's gets full licensing. So that's kind of where I believe that my tacos are going to be on the table for this, is that because it's a McDonald's promotion and because they went out of their way to recast Harrison Ford as Thunderbolt Ross. I think that Red Hulk makes a lot of sense, and I think we're going to be getting him. So, Fray, where are your tacos at?
My tacos are on the table, but I think we're only going to get a Red Hulk cameo. I think it might be the end credit scene or something like that. I think there's going to be something. Yeah, I think that could be it. I think that's what we might get there. But on the February 14th thing, I'm all about this. They had the first Daredevil movie was February 14th.
But typically
2003.
Typically February 14th, when they put out movies in February, it's usually movies that they think are going to fail. And after Deadpool knocked it out of the park, then a lot of these companies were not afraid to put blockbusters in on February.
I just thought that they did it because it had some sort of relationship thing going on.
Maybe. I mean,
or it's like, hey, let's do this on Valentine's Day. Let's go out and let's have dinner and we'll go see a movie. And so the female gets the dinner and the man gets the movie, and then it's there. And actually a lot of women are watching comic book movies. So maybe it's just it's changed. Probably not. It's probably just a fluke anyway.
Again, typically in the industry, they don't put movies out in January, February, March timeframe, just because previously, prior to the first Deadpool movie, movies didn't, they weren't making money in those months, so they would wait until the summer blockbusters would because everything performs in the summer. They would usually put rom-coms and stuff like that out in February, because they, contrary to popular belief, contrary to popular opinion, rom-coms don't make very much money. So I mean, that's the whole thing is, they typically don't put very like blockbusters in that time frame. But then Deadpool, because Fox was like, well, it's not going to make money, so we're just going to put it out in February. And Ryan Reynolds did an entire campaign about it. It's a love story. It's a love movie. And just, there's a joke in the movie. You're probably thinking to yourself, your boyfriend said this is a love story, but that guy just made that other guy into a fucking kebab. It's always been that you don't put out successful movies in the early months of the year. And Deadpool killed that norm. And now every year, if you look at February, since then, they've put blockbuster movies in February because it's you can put a blockbuster at any time. If they'll sell at any time. What they still fail to realize is if it's a good movie, it'll make money.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But the industry doesn't care about good movies. They care about what they think is going to make money. Hence, Madam Web.
Yeah.
So this is the next Marvel movie after Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the next Marvel property even? TV show too?
It might be. I'm
I
not
think
sure
so.
what else.
I don't think they're doing any. We haven't heard anything about Wonder Man or anything like that. I think that's
Wonder Man just finished. Just wrapped filming.
Right. So I doubt it'll be out. They haven't announced when it's coming out.
Right.
So it might come out in between, but
I mean, that's a pretty interesting move to do then, starting off with new Captain America.
Yeah. It surprised me how quiet that news was, because they didn't really usually when a film's wraps principal, they kind of make a big deal about it.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't really make that much of a deal about Wonder Man wrapping principal.
But it's a TV show, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's still wrapped principal. When Falcon and the Winter Soldier rat principal. Everybody like, oh my god, they rat principal means we're gonna get this at this time. Same thing with Loki.
Yeah,
like,
but that was during the pandemic, and everything was a little bit more dramatic during the pandemic.
Well, I mean, if they wait till February to 2025 for this, you can at least go, hey, the last Marvel movie was Craven. Marvel movie in quotes. Like, it's not that bad. It's not as bad as Craven.
Craven's gonna bomb. All right, well that's it for rumors. We got it pretty. We had a very short rumor section this week, so let's get into the news, guys. It is now time. Wait a minute, I'm on the wrong page again. Okay, have to juggle between like 12 of these things. It is now time for the download. All right. Well, let's talk some news, some fun. Because, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to follow all the news, trailers, reactions, check out the Distance Nerdington post. Let us know what you're nerding out on at the moment. If you want to hit us up on Discord or in Facebook chats, tell us what you're nerding out on so we can talk about it on the show. Let's jump right into the news this week. Graveyard, you want to cover the first one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So in Zed's Dead news, Quentin Tarantino has announced that his film, The Movie Critic, which was set to be his 10th and final film, is no longer moving forward. He always says final film, like the past 8 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. The starring role has already been cast with Brad Pitt in the lead, and Tom Cruise was in talks to join the picture as well. It's been reported that Tarantino simply changed his mind. Go figure. Whereas Tarantino has rewritten the script, which delayed the start of production, then for some reason just decided not to proceed. Sources close to director said he changed his mind and is going back to the drawing board to figure out what the final movie will be. Will we ever get Tarantino's Movie Critic?
I don't know, man. I know they said that this was supposed to be a sequel to an earlier film, and he didn't say which one. And I would started going in my mind, well, what movies has he made, and what would make sense for a Movie Critic movie to be a sequel? But then I think about it, and it's Tarantino, so it's like, this could be a sequel to anything. With the way that Tarantino writes his films, it could be, it could be a sequel to anything that he's done. I
don't think we'll ever get his 10th film. I think he's going to procrastinate, and he's going to get hit by a bus, and we'll never see his 10th film. And I'm okay with that.
I kind of agree with what you're saying as far as not getting the 10th film, just because Tarantino, love him or hate him, I'm going to say that right off the bat, because I know Fray absolutely loathes him. But I mean,
I enjoy his movies, but I do not enjoy his person.
Yeah. Love him or hate him, he is kind of a perfectionist when it comes to his films. And if this is supposed to be his final film, I know he wants to make it his swan song. So the whole thing is if it's not, something that he feels is this is worthy of being my greatest work, then he's probably okay, you know what? This is not going to be it. I'm going to go into something else. It's funny because I would have loved his final film to be a rated R Star Trek movie. Because
let's face it, he killed the film, or Kill Bill. It should be Kill Bill 3, let's face it.
Kill Bill 3 would have been amazing.
Yeah, that would have been really good.
And considering they just had press passes for Pulp Fiction anniversary too, with everyone in there, they can definitely do it. I think it needs to be. I think the girls are old enough from Kill Bill. They said when we're adults, we're facing this off. It's been 20 years. Yeah. It's time for Kill Bill 3.
Yeah.
And straight up, he wrote the plot line in the first movie.
Yeah.
It's when you're old enough, come and find me.
Yeah.
And it's that story writes itself. They grew up, they became assassins themselves, and they're coming after her.
Well, because her daughter and Vivica Fox's daughter would be the right ages.
You're right.
Yeah.
And because he originally said he's waiting for those actresses to grow up to get into the roles, to use the same actors.
Yeah. The other thing is it'd be interesting to see if they became like martial artists and everything like that. Like they've been practicing martial arts for years, and they, like, you know, I kind of want to like look them up now and be like, are they both like martial artists, and can they like do this, you know, this kind of stunt work? That would be badass. I mean, you could always get somebody to do the stunt work, but I think it would be like, I mean, you know, Uma Thurman doesn't do martial arts like that, but you made her look badass. So,
you know, really, we don't know what happened. Is he couldn't find people with the best looking feet for his movie, so he scrapped it.
Oh God, he was a that is just all right. So let's. Anybody else have any thoughts on this before we move on?
No.
Okay. We'll move on to the next story here. Oh God.
In billion-dollar baby blockbuster news, Barbie star Ariana Greenblat, who played the skeptical teen daughter in Barbie, and young Gamora in the Avengers films, has joined the cast of Now You See Me 3, the ensemble sequel that will see the return of Jesse Eisenberg. Okay, Alan. I know he's not Alan, but he could be. Woody Harrelson.
You mean
Fisher,
Luthor?
Luthor. And Dave Franco and Mark Ruffalo. Plot details are unknown at this time. The film will be the third installment of the Now You See Me franchise, which has grossed $687 million worldwide. I almost said worthwhile, but okay. Greenblat will next be seen in Lionsgate's Borderlands, where she stars opposite Cate Blanchett. She also played young Ahsoka in Ahsoka for Disney and Lucasfilm. Next up, Greenblat will go into adoption proceedings with Fray. Oh no, that's already happened.
Okay.
I've adopted. You don't even know how many people I've adopted. I've adopted so many people at this point, and none of them know it. I just hope that when they need it, when they're down and out, and they feel like, you know, things aren't going right, that they just feel a little additional love, because that's what being adopted by Fray needs.
I dig it. My question here. I had to think about it for a second, right? I had to think about it. I had a question. I was like, wait, what was I going to ask? That's right. Oh no, got it. Did either of you guys play Borderlands?
Yes.
Okay.
I did not, remember? But I have seen gameplay.
Okay. Do you remember Tiny Tina's introduction?
Yes.
Do you think they're going to introduce her the same way?
Yes.
So basically, they're going to take a psycho, wrap him in C4. She's going to run up, and then she's going to say, I forgot what line she says, but she basically blows him up with C4.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be great.
Yeah, I like it.
At this point, she can do no wrong. I love her.
I would love to see that in live action. I think Ariana Greenblat could like murder that. I think like no pun intended, or puns intended on that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's got she's so varied with her roles, which shows how varied her acting can be, and so I think that's great. I assume she's going to win an Oscar soon, so we should just be on the lookout for that. She's
a very fun actress. Just like the roles that she's picked up for being how young she is, the roles that she's like chosen have been great.
I want to see her and Tom Holland, and just put her in the MCU. I don't care who she plays. Put her in the MCU. But I want Aman Vellani, her, and Tom Holland. I want them to do like a road trip movie or something. Bring the road trip movie back and have those three be the ones to do it.
So then they would just go back in time and get young Gamora.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Or just make her someone else. There's tons out there.
There's that too.
Yeah, she had a lot of green makeup on. People ain't gonna see that. They did it with Gemma.
That's true.
So like
with Gemma Chan, yeah.
Yeah, Gemma Chan, yeah. She's played two.
She played two characters, right? All right, so let's move on to the next story here.
I think that's you, Graveyard.
Grave.
Oh, you want me to? All right. So, in perfect casting news, and it's creepy and it's spooky. Altogether spooky.
The Addams Family.
Yes, Steve Buscemi from Reservoir Dogs and Fargo has signed on to join the cast of Netflix hit series Wednesday in season 2.
God.
Exact character details are being kept under wraps. Ooh. But sources say Buscemi will play the new principal of Nevermore Academy. I can see that. Few details are available about the new season of Wednesday, aside from the fact that Jenna Ortega will return as the title role of the Addams Family daughter, Wednesday going through her teenage years. Production on season 2 is expected to begin in late April in Ireland, and we are expected to see the next installment in 2025.
Okay. I love Buscemi being casted in this, but if he's the principal, I feel like it is wasted. He needs to be in Addams.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like Buscemi is the kind of person that like he can play weird, creepy characters just because
What if
you've
he's
seen him play eccentric characters.
What if he's the hairy one? I can't
It?
remember
Cousin
anything
It?
right now.
I was
Cousin
thinking
It.
that I was just thinking that too. Like if you did Cousin It,
And just got him a shave.
well, like you introduce Cousin It before the hair, and then it explains why he's so hairy, and then like, you know, by the end of the season, he's walking around.
Yeah.
I can definitely, I can see that, but yeah, I mean, you're right. He'll be wasted as just a principal at that.
Yeah, if he's just like a random character, it's a waste.
Unless he goes the way of the Buffy principals, because the Buffy principals, all like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, they had some pretty rockin' principals there for a while. I mean, Snyder, he was awesome, and then Robin, he was amazing. So yeah, they were more than what they seemed. Let's just put it that way. And so I think maybe that's it. Maybe he's more than what he seems.
Or if he's just like, if they make him just like a generally creepy character, I'm okay with that.
Maybe they could only afford him for like 2 episodes or something. So.
Right.
They're like, oh, just make him a principal.
God. So let's go ahead and move on here.
In paper news,
there's a missed
opportunity. I love Domhnall Gleeson. So.
That's what I was going to say. It's like that there's a missed opportunity for some kind of first order joke there.
I don't know.
For an iron fist in a paper company, something like that. I'm
the werewolf.
For paper company in paper company fascist news.
Right. In, the paper company that takes over the empire. I mean, Greg Daniels and Michael Corman are co-creating a new The Office series for Universal Television, and the project is moving forward with casting. It's being reported that Domhnall Gleeson, Star Wars, The Patient, and Sabrina Impacciatore, The White Lotus, are the first 2 actors to join the project.
Interesting.
Daniels opened a writer's room in January 2024 to begin working on the new iteration of the hit NBC mockumentary sitcom, which ran from 2005 to 2013. The series that's being developed will be set in the same universe as The Office, but it'll be a different office setting filled with all new characters. No date when we will be going back to The Office. So, Sims? Is that what we're saying? It's like The Sims, but on TV? It's like just everyday life of everyday people?
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Frank of Ireland?
I have not.
No.
Domhnall Gleeson is in that with his brother, Brian. And he's really funny. Like, he's got some good comedy chops, this Domhnall Gleeson kid. I think he's going to go places.
I mean, how much do you guys love that his younger brother played his dad in
I know, right?
Star Wars? Yeah.
But his dad hasn't been in Star Wars yet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he hasn't been like live action. I mean, like he's been live action, but he hasn't been like you haven't seen the person. You saw him on a hollow communicator.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I think that is cool. I like Domhnall Gleeson. He's a good kid. I've adopted him just now.
Oh,
the adoption papers have gone through. She's done international adoptions at this point.
Oh, you wouldn't believe how easy it is to adopt internationally. It's a lot easier to adopt internationally than it is to adopt in America.
I was going to say, I have 3 you can adopt right now. I'll go get them.
They have to have their own income, their own place, and not have any knowledge that me adopting them is happening.
It's okay.
The 3 prerequisites.
They are very well behaved and very well mannered children.
They are. They are. I have hopes for this. I don't think it's going to do well. It might be just another iteration. Like we've had the IT crowd try to be rebooted 3 different times here in America.
Yeah.
All times with Moss.
The Office was successfully done here after the British one, so they could do it. And let's face it, like I've said before, they're trying to make IPs out of everything.
Right.
So
I just want Jim Carrey back as Mr. Finger Lakes, and I want the guy who played Moss from IT crowd to be their IT guy and have a crossover with the IT crowd.
That would be amazing.
That'd be great. What
I don't think they own the rights to that because that was like ITV, I think, that owned that, and I think The Office was BBC. But
it's the same writers.
Is it? Oh well, I mean, it's the same writers for the American version.
Well, Daniels is the one that made the American IT crowd as well, so he owns the American rights to it.
Yeah, maybe then.
We already established the Moss is here in America, so
yeah. So we could do that then.
I watched the American version. It was pretty funny. I have a problem with that show at all.
Did you watch the British version?
I saw episodes of it.
Of the IT crowd?
Of the IT crowd.
How dare you? You need to watch the whole thing. It's not that many episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to do it, and then I need you to tell me that you've done it, and I will quiz you on it.
I have the internet. It's in this box.
Yes, I love that. Although my favorite one is Countdown.
Yes.
Countdown, bar none, is my favorite one. And it has Benedict Wong in it.
It does.
It's so great.
Again, Benedict Wong, a man who, when I first heard his accent, in person, and realized that he didn't have a American Chinese accent like he does in the movies.
Yeah.
And I heard his like deep ass British accent. I was like, holy shit, I was not expecting that out of you. I was kind of expecting, the way you sound in Doctor Strange and not like, straight up British dude. Like, you're here for your accent. That's amazing, man.
Oh, and the one where they go see the play, Office Party, where they go see the play that's just called Gay. Oh, that's awesome.
It sounds like we need to do a deep dive analysis of the IT crowd as a separate show. And make Phil watch them.
Season. I have a favorite episode from each season.
Let's do it.
That would be great, but then also, we also do need to do one for Fallout. So, have you guys watched Fallout yet?
I watched 6 episodes this past weekend. I finished it. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched the season finale the other day. It's great.
We're up to episode 4.
Yeah, it ramps up and gets worse every episode. Like it just it excels every episode.
I'm loving it right now. So
yeah, and it got me playing. I'm playing Fallout 3 all over again.
Right. Yeah. You know what? That's the thing. Husby has played the Fallout movies, the Fallout video games, and he was like, "Man, I want to replay them now." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, great." So I don't want to play him at all.
Oh, yeah.
I have no interest in it.
But yeah, Fallout Shelter should be coming soon because that's just a great idea. You know who else has great ideas?
Here it comes. I love the transition. That was beautiful. Oh man, that is great. Talking about ideas, in stuffing your hand up another creature's behind news.
No, crazy. No.
in fisting a green man's news.
Oh my gosh, no.
The Steve Irwin story?
Fisting frogs.
Let's have a rainbow connection, man. Come on.
Fisting frogs. That's the one right there.
God.
That's a good idea. Oh God, that was absolutely terrible. And if we didn't get canceled for the stuff we've said before, I'm getting canceled for fisting a frog.
Congratulations, everyone! Congratulations.
Jim Henson's Idea Man is a documentary directed by Ron Howard. Disney announced the release date. The doc covers all of the good and bad of the true visionary's life. Variety was able to sit down with Jim Henson Company CEO Lisa Henson and discuss how she feels about the documentary. Quote, if there was going to be a definitive documentary about Jim Henson, we had hoped it would be in the hands of an accomplished filmmaker. Ron Howard is both a creative and personality match for my father, unlike anyone else we could have ever contemplated. Jim Henson's Idea Man will take the stage May 31st on Disney Plus. I, for one, am extremely excited to watch Henson put his hand. Okay, I'm not going to finish the joke. I'm actually excited for this. I love Jim Henson as a creator. I love Jim Henson. Have you guys ever watched the Henson bloopers, like all the stuff that happened off
when he curses?
Yes,
I love those.
Yeah.
Love those.
There was one that they did where who played Yoda? I'm forgetting his name right now.
Frank
Oz,
yeah.
where Frank Oz was doing Fozzie Bear, right? And he just like something happens and Fozzie Bear just cusses up a storm. He's like, well, fuck this shit, goddamn. And he's like walks out and Kermit goes, what? I loved how like all the bloopers from like when they're cussing and stuff like that, they're still in character in the puppets, and it's like 1,000 times funnier.
Oh yeah. When they have like, I like it when Kermit, the ones where Kermit's on Sesame Street, the Sesame Street bloopers, where Kermit is just like he is going blue, like it is like crazy, but they've got like a human person, like they're trying to do a thing, and I love those because he'll just in character be cursing, and they just look so stunned. Absolutely. And it's just amazing. It's so. It just makes me happy.
It's I love that stuff. But like, I mean, kind of getting a chance to be able to see essentially this hippie man create these characters. Because if you look at the origin of like Sesame Street and the Muppets and how he did all that, and you know, they started off as shorts. Nobody thought they were going to be any good, and then he got his own show. It was an adult show for a little bit before, you know, kind of toned down and became more of a kid show. It actually, Muppets didn't really become a kid show until after Sesame Street because they had a hit with Sesame Street, and they started making it more family friendly. But like before that, it was
not.
It was intense.
But they wouldn't be able to do
funny
it
though. Yeah, it was still funny though. Like the stuff that they did. You know, like the genius of Jim Henson is like taking adult comedy and then changing it and making family comedy with it, and it's still being just as funny. Because that shows that when he started off and he was doing the cussing and everything like that and doing like the more adult jokes, they weren't crutches. Like those were just jokes that he wanted to tell, but he could tell family friendly material and still be just as funny. That just is a testament of how funny he was. You know, so I'm excited to see this and kind of see like the journey of Jim Henson and how he, you know, went from, you know, let me make these crude puppets to now when you think of puppets, you think of Jim Henson.
Right.
Yeah.
I have two hopes of this. One is we'll get a Jim Henson movie, and just on that profile view, just imagine Will Ferrell with a beard, and you got Jim Henson.
I just thought you would do it because your beard.
Yeah. Number two, give me the goddamn second season of Dark Crystal Age of Resistance.
Oh, they're not going to do it, man. As much as we all want that, they're not going to do it because Netflix said that they didn't have enough return for it. So,
well, good thing there's a Disney Plus now that can pick it up.
That's actually true.
Yeah.
But I mean, we can't really say anything on that either because Disney Plus canceled how many shows?
Mm-hmm.
Right? They even canceled the new Muppet show, like the more current one that they were doing, which actually was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Well, and then also gave me dinosaurs.
Oh my God, we need another dinosaurs. That show was so good.
I wasn't a fan of that show.
The bloopers that have been coming out from that are also stupid funny.
Just imagine dinosaurs in today's political satire. The dinosaur they'll make for the Orange Man.
Oh my God.
A Diplodocus.
Oh,
Hey, that's some dinosaur humor there.
Yeah. He's a Diplodocus man. Because he would easily be like the same race as, like, I think it was the Triceratops, the boss.
Yeah.
PJ Herman. Yeah.
Yeah. You remember how he was, right? Like, just the way that he talked and everything like that. Oh, look at Jahmez here just in time to talk about the Disney news. I actually was trying to stall to see if he was going to get here on time.
He's Jahmez time. He's on Jahmez time.
What are we talking about? Is there a show today? When's the next show?
Next week.
Okay, got it. Perfect. What are we talking about?
Things being on time. Speedy.
I was thinking that we're gonna get a lot of
Beard.
biopics. A lot.
Hey, that is a Jahmez variant to you, sir.
There you go.
Well, let's jump into the next story here.
Wait a minute. I want to talk about how we're gonna have all these biopics.
Oh yeah.
We hear about the Bee Gees, and then there was another one that I totally forgot about. I don't remember what it was, but there was one. And then now we're getting Jim Henson. It's like everybody wants to do biopics all of a sudden. So anyway, that's all I
think there was one. I think I just saw Leonardo was going to be one, like Sinatra or something.
Yeah, there's like and what's the one? There's the one that Chris Evans is attached to as well.
Oh, Hulk Hogan.
No.
Oh no, that's never mind. Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah. I was like, not Chris Hemsworth. No, there was one like I want to say the dancer, not Danny Kaye. The
Paul
one
Abdul.
in Singing in the Rain.
Oh my God, Jackie's gonna love that.
Is it Grant?
No.
No.
He was also in Xanadu.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
He's
at this
been
point in time, we might as well have VH1 behind the music.
Gene Kelly.
Yes, Gene Kelly.
Yeah, there you go.
He's like doing a thing on Gene Kelly, and that's
singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. All right, that's enough of that.
That's just what white people do in the rain, okay?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
The whole night through. Good morning.
Morning. Good morning to you. All right.
It's one of my favorite musicals. Sorry, let's go.
Jahmez, you want to jump in on this next story?
Yeah, which one is it?
Space Mountain.
Oh, time to get your fast passes ready. Several years ago, it was announced that Disney Studios was developing a film based on the popular Disneyland attraction Space Mountain. Woo! Josh Applebaum and Andre Nemec are now working on the script, and they are best known for developing the scripts for Brad Bird's Mission Impossible, Ghost. It was kind of gross. Ghost Protocol. They've also done the TMNT movies for Paramount, and they've also been working for Amazon on The Citadel. Did you guys watch The Citadel?
No.
I didn't, but I heard nothing but good things about it. Yeah.
It keeps coming up and like, hey, you should watch this.
Mm-hmm.
But they were in The Citadel, and they also did Netflix's adaptation of Cowboy Bebop.
It's the corgi. Ein's the corgi.
So they have all those credits, right? And then also joining them is Jonathan Eyrick, who is best known for Avatar: The Last Airbender series. Oh my goodness!
On Netflix,
they've got some powerhouse heavy hitters on here.
Got some bangers up in there.
I just want to know what the premise is going to be.
It's Red Witch Mountain, but it's Space Mountain.
Yeah, I know.
Space
Is
Mountain.
it just gonna be like underage kids that are not supposed to be on the ride being held by their parents and going on the ride over and over again and having so much trauma that they don't ride a roller coaster until they're 16 years old?
This sounds
Opposite.
Yes.
Get all that, Phil? Rewind it. Space Mountain is the classic indoor roller coaster attraction located in Tomorrowland at Disneyland Park. 2 news stories in a row, right? Since last week we did Autotopia. Now we're doing Space Mountain. It was introduced. What?
They're saying it's not over yet. Keep going.
It was introduced to the public in 1977, and it takes guests on a thrilling outdoor space-themed adventure, even though it's not outer space. It's in space because you're indoors. It's all indoors. It's just dark. There aren't any plot details to share, so we're all in the dark on this ride. Get it?
I actually I rode the Space Mountain from Disney World.
Oh, okay.
First.
Getting all bougie on me.
In 77.
Can I just say that I don't like this ride. You know?
I don't like Space Mountain.
It's one of my favorites.
I don't like it because
I love it now, but I hated it back then.
Just because I hate it, you're like, oh, I love it now.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly why.
No,
it's
the
not
reason
because
is
of the trauma.
It's because it's one of those dark rides, and like you're outside and it's super bright. You come inside and it's dark, and my eyes are like adjusting, and then I get all freaked out because they're like, "Hey, you should really take off your hats and glasses because you're gonna lose them on this ride." So now, like, I can't see anything, and it's dark. Like, there's no enjoyment on this ride for me at all. And then they're like, "Ooh, we're gonna put this Star Wars overlay on it." I forgot what they call it, but
God,
then it's
I want to experience that, but like every time I go, it's like gone.
Yeah, I want to experience it too. I've been on it when it's Star Wars, but I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see anything. And so I'm just like, oh, there's a gray blob. I think that's a Death Star, or it could be R2-D2. I don't know.
Just think of it. It's 8-bit Star Wars for you. It's just
it's awful. It's more like 8-bit HBO boobs when you were like in the 80s.
Yeah.
It's all, you just can't see anything. And
that's kind.
Screen goes back and forth.
I hate that ride.
Well, I'll have to report to you because I'm going to Disney World in a month and a half.
Hey.
Oh, thanks for the invite. That'd be nice. I mean, family trip and all. We should
you didn't just go like 2-3 weeks ago, dude. Calm down.
The last time I went was 1990. So
no, I'm saying James just went like 3 weeks ago.
But you're going to Disney World, not Land.
Correct, because there's a Florida man down there. I might have to.
You might have to see. Yeah.
Invade.
Yeah. So when I went to Disney World, they didn't have Epcot
because it wasn't the World of Tomorrow yet.
Well, no, Epcot hadn't been introduced. That's how long ago it's been that I've been to Disney World. There was no Epcot. I went for the bicentennial.
I've never seen Epcot. Now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, I haven't either. But I've been to Disney World, so figure it out. Freak out. Anyway, trauma. I mean, there's another one. It's you, Jahmez.
Speaking of the most magical place on earth, it's about to get more magical.
And more trauma.
Disney, there's no trauma. All trauma goes away. If you have trauma and you're in Disneyland, just buy another churro and see if it goes away. That'll be fine. Disneyland's ambitious expansion plan took another massive step forward. Anaheim, California's City Council approved the Disneyland Forward Plan, which is to see $1.9 billion put towards developing new Disneyland park attractions. Huh? I like that.
Nice.
Are
$2
they
billion.
going to rename Anaheim to just Disneyland? California?
I know. They need to.
Good. Yeah.
I mean, how many more places can I buy the same burger and fries then with that $2 billion?
What are they going to do with Knott's Berry Farm?
Who needs Knott's Berry Farm?
What?
What do they sell? Pies?
Boysenberry Festival, buddy.
Well, they
Boysenberry
sell
Festival.
pies? You're excited about pies? That's it?
It's not just pies.
Do you
can
like
get
pie?
boysenberry everything during
Do
the
you like
Boysenberry Festival?
Pie.
While final vote remains on May 7th, the entire council put their stamp of approval on the 40-year vision for the beloved park. Disneyland has about 57 acres sized up for all kinds of new attractions and parking. Some Anaheim residents have voiced concerns, but fuck them. However, the city council is completely on board after the hours-long meeting this week. Anaheim's like, you know what? If you're mad about Disneyland, that means you're like old and you're just gonna die in the next 20, 30 years. So we're willing to wait it out. All this
Just move
news
to Disney, California.
Exactly,
Where there's not
right?
a Disneyland.
Exactly. Move to Ontario, California. Nothing good ever happens in Ontario. All of this news follows I'm making a lot of SoCal enemies. A lot of this news follows a $60 billion commitment to revamp Disney parks and experiences. $60 billion. Whoa.
With a B?
60 billion, but only 2 billion is going into Disneyland? Hold up.
Well, but no, Disneyland Forward. That's different than Disneyland. It's going to be a separate thing, I bet.
Just
Yes.
that one part's $2 billion.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Disneyland Forward is just one prong. You guys are so good. You read ahead. It's just one prong of their proposed plan to getting Walt Disney World and its sister parks all on the same page. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. One of the big draws is incorporating more IP into the new developments in Anaheim. I like that idea of like, hey, let's level things a bit, instead of having Disney World has these rides, but you don't get these other rides in
Right.
Disneyland, yada yada. So like Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, is great here in California, but it's not in Orlando.
What?
Well,
They do that on
they
purpose,
still have the actual Tower of Terror there, though.
Exactly, and they have a whole separate, Guardians thing. But it's like, it's kind of confusing.
Well, we don't have the Jules Verne ride either. That's in Paris.
That's
Go to
true.
Paris.
Right.
We don't have the badass Beauty and the Beast ride that's in China. I mean, like, there's at least Disney World is now getting the Tron ride that China's
Yeah.
had.
At least give us a Timo version of the Beauty and the Beast ride. Come on.
We do have a Timo version of the Beauty and the Beast ride. Which,
It's called Knott's Berry Farms. Zing!
I was gonna say, technically now people are saying it's better, but it uses the same technology, and it's the Star Wars ride.
Put that in your boysenberry pie. Where was I? Disney has goals that will explore even more characters and franchises, including some that haven't been leveraged extensively to date as we embark on a new period of significant growth domestically and internationally in its parks and resorts. We should learn more details on the expansion after the May 7th council vote.
Wow. That's interesting.
Who's going to say no to this? If you're on the council and you say no to Disney, do you just get fired?
No.
That what's funny is there are going to be people there who are going to say no just so they could say, well, we don't want Disney overreaching, so no, we're going to say no to this because I'm standing up to Disney.
Yeah, that
We don't
worked
want
real
billions
well
of
in
dollars.
Florida.
But that's the point, is that Florida couldn't do it, we can do it here.
Yeah, but Florida lost that big time.
That's what I'm saying. They're saying Florida couldn't do it, so we can do it here. Like, it's not how this works, buddy. You guys are going to lose this fight.
Yeah, it's not how this works. It's not how any of this works.
But Florida, like Disney World, they just made their own city, right? Isn't that what happened? They're like, we don't really like your
they
rules.
Actually made two, and they both became like murder capitals.
All right. Well, this is
Anyway.
taking a turn. That's all the
You said
murder
the
news I have.
verboten words.
Yeah, that is it for the news. So, guys, we moved on and changed the way that we're doing this today. Jahmez, you're here on time to do
Because we got merch, people.
some
No.
lights, camera, reaction.
What is happening?
Quiet.
Oh, look at that.
We did a new lights, camera, reaction. Why? I know you're excited for this one, Jahmez. Transformers 1 got a trailer, and oh, am I excited for this. So aside from, I know the majority of us are Transformer fans, right?
Eh.
I mean, I'm more of, as we discussed before, I'd rather see Beast Wars. But are you ready to roll out to theaters for it?
Oh, I am. I'm definitely going to go see this in theaters. This
Roll out.
roll out.
Is it?
Roll
And it's got
out.
ScarJo and
Dude, their
Kristen.
cast is crazy. The amount
Yeah.
of people that are going to be in this movie. But I mean, the trailer looks awesome. So you guys ready to check out this trailer?
Yes.
Yeah, you know it's coming out this year. It's coming out in September of this year.
Yeah.
That's banana boat bonkers. Let's see it.
This is a short. This is a short announcement. I liked it though. I like it though. All right, let's check it out.
Hey, what is up, Trevor?
ScarJo, King Michael
Yeah.
Keys, Steve Buscemi.
Keenan Michael Key's just in everything lately. I love it.
As he needs to be.
He
The
should be.
guy's a great actor. He's a great character actor.
Mhm.
So again, there are character beats. Like there are certain things in the comic that I want in this or them to expand on. And the whole thing is that Optimus Prime, being someone from the line of the Primes, but like he was the leader of the science division.
Yeah.
And Megatron, and
He was a nerd.
he was. And Megatron was a soldier that becomes the supreme general of the Cybertronian military, and he leads.
Oh, so
the coup.
it's like Krypton.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then he leads a coup, but like they're friends, like they were like best friends. So
Right,
that's kind of
like-
why I like the buddy
Like
cop aspect of
Zod
it.
And Kal-El's father.
Yeah.
Jor-El. Yeah, they were buds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's like, it's nice that we're getting something where the two of them are friends and kind of like doing that because you're getting that relationship, but also, when they become enemies, it makes them even more bitter rivals because they know each other. They're friends. They know everything about each other. And it's like, it's
Is
almost,
that why they don't kill each other?
I mean, you can
Kind of.
make an argument for that.
It's like Joker and Batman.
No, it's more like Professor X
And
and
Magneto?
Magneto.
Yeah.
Or like
So they got a
Obi-Wan.
romance going.
and then Darth
that goes
Vader.
a little too
Will they?
far.
Won't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they compatible? Do they have the same voltage?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, James, the way James described it is actually a really good comparison. Is they're more like
That's right.
So here's my ruining ending for movie for Phil. You ready? They go onto an arc. They go to a different planet that has 2 moons, and there's dinosaurs around them.
Ooh.
Boom.
Because anyone that knows Beast Wars, the arc goes, and Optimus Prime is on a planet that has 2 moons. And one of them isn't a moon.
That's no moon.
Right.
It's a dragon egg.
That's no moon. It's another transformer.
Mhm.
Technically,
It is. It is.
he's a god.
That's
I
a
mean-
celestial.
Yeah, like I said technically because like I mean Unicron's a god. So, but I mean like yeah.
Well, yeah, but in the Transformers, there were 2 moons. One of them was something that was destroying the Earth. So we'll lead up to Beast Wars, and we'll see a crash ship and the monkey come on, and it goes, "That's just Prime."
But that's a different Prime though. Like that version that version of Prime is not the same as Optimus. He is a descendant of Optimus.
Except the arc that was waiting on Earth to be awoken in the 84 or 86 movie, they existed in Beast Wars in hibernation thousands of years before that. So he is Optimus. That Optimus Prime is in Beast Wars.
Yeah, well, so that's what I'm saying. Like it's such a convoluted story, but it's basically the characters from Beast Wars are descended from the Autobots.
Yep.
But they travel back in time and end up, their adventures are before the time of the Autobots, even though they're younger than the Autobots. It's kind of it's a time travel weird thing that's going on and all that. But yes, that would be awesome if they did like that kind of like Easter egg storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because then you set it up for more stories down the line. I've always liked that kind of stuff where it's like you drop an Easter egg that the fans are going to know that leads to stories later on.
Yeah.
But it's not a plot point. Like my buddy, a buddy of mine years ago wanted to write a Superman movie.
Mm-hmm.
And
Kevin Smith.
no, not Kevin
James
Smith.
Gunn, is he your friend?
No,
Ming Chen.
no, he's actually a friend of mine that I used to work with. But in the spec script that he wrote when Krypton is destroyed, right before Krypton explodes, basically like you see Superman's like ship flying, but then you see this massive ship like take like embark away and then hit like light speed away from the planet. And when he was going, he goes, the whole point of that is, he goes, I wouldn't explain it in the movie, and at the end in the post-credit scene, you'd explain Brainiac. And basically the ship that left that hit light speed getting away from the planet was Brainiac escaping from Krypton.
That's cool. Yeah, I can see that.
And I like that because
it's past time to have Brainiac.
Yeah. But anyways, on that, guys, I need ratings here. Fray, what is your rating for Transformers 1?
Hope it's more than one.
It is.
It's more than meets the eye.
Robots in disguise. I'm gonna give it 8 GoBots out of 10. Kiss, 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 kiss. I'm done.
Okay. Graveyard, what is your rating?
7 of the most well-known MCU actors out of.
Were there 7? I think there were 7. Yeah.
Out of 10 bad Michael Bay Transformer movies.
Oh my god.
Wow. How dare you?
So bad. Jahmez loves those movies, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, just popcorn movies. Just have fun. Like when you start thinking about the plot, that's when the movie falls apart. And that's, we shouldn't worry about that.
Well, I think it's going to tie in. It's going to be the Fast and Furious.
Plots are secondary.
Roll out.
It's the Fast
Yes, exactly.
And you've got, what's his name? Vin Diesel just going, I am Groot.
Oh, come on. Can you imagine that family driving the Autobots in the Fast and Furious movie? I mean, that is a perfect collaboration right there.
That's the only way they've survived this long. Their cars are transforming.
Yeah.
How about you, young Phil? What do you think?
I mean, I'm giving this 9, not
wrong 10.
Giving this 9, not turning into guns as a main plot point out of 10. They still turn into human-based cars.
Gotcha.
I still don't get that. I just don't understand. It's like the whole S and it means hope and crypto. I don't. It's no. We're not, I'm not getting into this conversation.
Bothers you. Bothers you.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. I want to give this. I'm excited for this. I'll say 9 knife hands out of. Everybody show me your knife hands. Out of 10 rollouts, because
rollout.
He's got to say rollout at least once, right?
Maybe.
I'm sure he will.
Yeah.
Say Wong says
Say Wong chime in. 5 out of 10. Ouch. Say Wong.
Say Wong's not a fan of Transformers.
He's a tough cookie.
Yeah. Well,
if the Ecto 1 was in this as a Transformer, he may give it like 7.
5 out of 10. 1 with the Matrix.
There you go.
The Matrix of leadership. Okay.
All right, that's it. No more trailers, no more news, right? Let's
Yeah, I want to
wrap
build
it
a snowman.
Oh my God. Hopefully Disney doesn't pull us down for this next one.
Did you download this and flip it and do the whole thing?
I have a downloaded flip version for when we're talking later, but I want to watch the trailer in its entirety and not weird. If we do get taken down, I'll switch it.
Do you see this dog?
Yes.
Do you see what she's doing
Yes.
with the raggedies?
She's holding them down and so they're not like standing up and killing you like Chucky.
Yeah.
I had to she was trying to nest in it, and I'm like, stop doing
Stop nesting.
that.
All right, let's try it here. Somebody somebody monitor YouTube and see if we get taken down.
I'm on it.
And we got Say Wong for that.
Yeah. All right.
Wolverine is recovering from his injuries when he crosses paths with a loudmouth Deadpool. They team up to defeat a common enemy. Okay. All right.
The enemy's Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse.
You asshole. You're mine. Let's check out this trailer, guys. I'm so excited for this. I've already seen this trailer 17 times, but I mean,
Of course you have.
yeah.
You in the bathroom.
Are we gonna watch
trailer
it or are we gonna
going,
No,
we're gonna pause
let's
it?
do
a
this.
little meantime.
Okay. Well,
I told you.
glad I asked the
Off
question.
in the bar. I love that they just kind of show that he's an alcoholic. It's just like, yep, no, he's drinking right now.
That's how we first meet him, right? Like in Canada in the first X-Men movie.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Look, lady, I'm not interested.
look,
Yeah.
lady, I'm not.
That's so funny.
I think that's the line he says to Rose.
Oh, whiskey dick of the claws.
I mean, the question is, I
Good.
have a theory about that line.
I suggest you
What's that?
reconsider.
Okay.
We know that maybe Lady Pool's in this, and maybe Lady Pool comes to him first, and so the same person wearing the same outfit, he says "lady"
I'm
this
about
time.
to lose everything that
I
I
don't know,
cared
maybe.
about.
Yeah. No.
Maybe.
No,
Hi, Yuki.
problem. Is that what you said when your world went to shit?
Well, I'm thinking maybe that's not the
Yeah,
Wolverine we know from the
No,
the
it's
Fox
not. I
X-Men.
don't
Not.
think
They've
it
already
is.
established that it's not.
Yeah.
Well, I just established it.
Sinister.
Right in the.
Oh
I know. He
They're
stabbed
going
him right in the
all for it.
balls.
Or
Yeah.
should we wait for a third act flashback?
That's
I
more the
love this.
team.
I think this is just going to be amazing.
Should we wait for a third act flashback? It's
Yeah.
so good. Okay, Copperheads. I love
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
And they'll leave
Snake
the
themes
fields
continue.
Just feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Liefeld's just feet. Yes.
Yeah.
The feet jokes
That's so funny.
continue.
You were
Yep.
the
It just. I don't think there's been all three Deadpool movies. There have been jokes about Liefeld not being able to draw feet.
I heard he had to approve that.
Yeah.
I'm sure Liefeld approved that instantly. I don't think he
Oh,
had
yeah.
a problem.
I don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
I don't think he's there. I just
So-
love all of this. Yeah.
So
You know
I
much
what's
love
blood.
the music. The music
You-
is
you know what's
totally
funny
in
is,
line, and,
I
yeah,
guess-
think it's all gonna be
I guess
amazing.
this came out
Ant-Man.
on the anniversary of this song's release.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And Ryan straight up said, he goes, honestly, that was not my plan. He goes, we just released it. I didn't realize until the next day that I released it on the anniversary of the song. It was purely coincidental.
Yeah.
Oh God,
'Cause
so
Ryan
good. All right,
does stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is that a
Comedian
Doctor
John.
Strange portal?
We'll get to
all the
that.
coke jokes.
Yes. And that is the actress from Fallout.
She's in Fallout, yeah.
Same
Yep.
actress. Yeah.
Yep.
White girl interrupted? Even Forrest Gump.
White girl.
I love this. I love it so much. I love it. It's like a
Do you want to
freaking
build a snowman?
Snow White
Yes,
hug.
but we can't.
So good.
Oh my God, like it's literally like 15 minutes of just nothing but coke jokes, and I love it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Ow.
here's what we found out. There's a line. DC, you can have your characters do cocaine. Marvel, you can't.
There's a line, a thin white line.
Yes. And it's really interesting
Oh,
the
that's
characters that they're having highlight that line.
I know exactly. So rather than doing like ratings and everything right now, let's just jump right into the breakdown because we're gonna break this whole thing down right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's do
Obviously,
this.
Obviously, we saw the
LFG.
20th century graphics department. Well done.
James is like, you forget that we do the breakdown graphic.
This was like, whoa, look at that. Well done, graphics department.
I told you I did one backwards.
I like it. I like it.
So while that's playing right there, let's go over these these Easter eggs, guys. So just reiterating what James just read a minute ago here, but Wolverine is recovering from his injuries when he crosses paths with the loudmouth Deadpool. They team up to defeat a common enemy.
Yep.
So
Then, just like everything else, it always starts with everybody trying to recruit Wolverine.
Yep. Seriously, every single movie or thing that they do is always somebody trying to recruit Wolverine.
I do like Studios Larmill. Larvam, yeah. Lavram.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So jumping in the first Easter egg, it's the recruitment that they do in every movie. Everybody always tries to recruit Wolverine, and it's always in a bar. But it's I think only one other movie did Wolverine respond with a "Go fuck yourself," and that's kind of like where they did it on this.
X-Men First Class.
That's what it was. It was First Class where he said,
like, don't challenge me.
They gave us a lot in this trailer.
They
without
really did.
giving us a lot.
Yeah. Because the thing is I honestly don't feel like Cassandra's going to play a big role in this, but I don't think she's going to be the main villain. I think that they're just teasing what's going on in that like sequence of scenes. I think there's going to be a lot more going on.
Well, because, as I previously stated, that she's in the void because of what she did in X-Men 97, right? That all leads to her being trapped in the void.
Right.
Being the crime lord of the void.
God, if Cassandra Cain shows up at the end of this, it's going to be amazing.
No, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be
at the end of
good
97.
Is that what it's called? The Void?
Yes.
Yeah.
The end of time thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they called it, is the Void, yeah.
So we got a 20th century logo, but I'm sorry, did we see like a giant man or Ant-Man?
Yes.
We saw a giant
apartment complex? What is happening here?
That's exactly what it was. It was a giant man's head apartment complex that Cassandra Nova was coming out of.
Well, if the Guardians can live inside the head of,
a celestial,
why can't they live inside the head of Ant-Man? Now the question is, which Ant-Man is it? Do you think it's going to be okay? Here's the thing: how many giant mans appeared in Quantumania? Right, one. Did he get giant once?
No, there were a couple. Because there was the one that got all spaghettified.
I'm saying the ones that are spaghettified were the ones that are spaghettified sent to the void.
Maybe.
Ooh.
And there was only one giant man in that scene.
Yeah.
You get all smarty on us.
Spaghettification. Yeah, no, I just think it's cool. And definitely we're getting like
There's that dude.
with the whole all the gravestones.
Those are definitely graves.
Yeah, that's crazy pants.
Wait, what are gravestones? Where? In front of Giant Man? Ant-Man?
Where he's younger, walking through the field next to those giant rock formations. Those are definitely Days
directly from the comic.
It's Days of Future Past gravestones.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
okay.
And then, but I liked it. So I want to go I want to go the way that it goes. So first it's the recruitment, right? So then we've got the whole smile thing.
Wait for the flash.
Yeah, smile, wait for the flash, which is a very Deadpool joke.
Yeah, very. So I loved that. I thought that was really neat. And then we kind of get reintroduced to Wolverine. I mean, and the love story starts. I mean, immediately. They just like start making out and having a good old time.
Now, do you think in that gun, because we know officially that he gets the adamantium katanas, right? Do you think he got adamantium bullets to stop Wolverine?
Well, the thing is
Maybe.
it adamantium or is he rocking the carbonadium?
Yeah, that could be.
I thought pretty sure they said he got the adamantium in the suit up.
Okay, because I was gonna say because if he's rocking the carbonadium, that's the one that can kill Wolverine.
Right.
Mm.
But we did see an adamantium bullet wipe the memories of Wolverine in, Origins, and did kill X-23, 24, right?
23.
X-23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daphne Keene's character that she plays, but yes, his
Daughter clone.
I was gonna say, can we call her his daughter? Because I mean, she's a clone, so it's like
It's his genetic DNA passed on to someone else that was born in someone else's body. So yes, his daughter.
I guess it's
Do
not
you
like
think-
Dakin's his son. Like Dakin's actually his son.
Yeah.
Do you think people are going to be confused by having Hugh Jackman back, but not be the Wolverine that they know?
No.
I don't think so. I think it's very understandable. Like it's that it's not the one that we've seen previously, and I'm sure they're going to make a point of it being like a different universe. This is not the one because the one in the movies died in Logan. If you're doing a variant of Wolverine, you're not messing with that timeline.
Right. And I mean, we do see him go into the TVA.
Right.
And we see that happen. Now, granted, that's all an illusion. It's really just Mr. Sinister, because come on. But yeah, I think he's a variant.
Do we think that his world that survived is he is the nexus being of his world that was during an incursion, and he's the only one that survived because he was in the Deadpool shoes before Deadpool was recruited by the TVA? So they tried using him for something else to be the Marvel Jesus because he's the X-Man, and he couldn't stop the incursion from happening. So they had to get someone that was
he's not the X-Man. That's Nate.
Well,
as I've said, it's Nate.
But you know what I mean? Like he's been the constant across all the Fox universes.
Yeah.
That he's probably going to be what, like, he doesn't like the TVA. Like he was Deadpool's spot beforehand, before they hired Deadpool.
Maybe.
Oh, so you're saying the TVA went out and tried to recruit Wolverine?
Yep. Originally.
And he was just too angry.
And
so
he failed. That's why he's still alive and his universe is gone.
Maybe. Yeah, that could be it. Yeah.
Because the tombstones seem like it's from Old Man Logan, where Mysterio tricked him into killing all of the X-Men.
Yeah, it could be that.
But I think that's why Deadpool is eventually going to go against the TVA, because he realized that he's just being used, just like they used this Wolverine.
Yep.
I have no theories, really. I'm just here for the ride. I really honestly am like trying as hard as I can to not have any theories about it. Because I feel like I don't want to get in Ryan Reynolds' head.
You know what I was thinking about that? Like, if this is the last trailer we get between now and July, which I know we're going to get more, I would kind of be okay, because I don't want to be I don't want to be let down by some of the surprises or not surprises that we get or not get. Like, I just want to enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the rumor mill is so crazy with, blowing the Fox universe away, like introducing Deadpool and the X-Men into the MCU, and it's all Disney now. Like, so many different rumors have come up, and I don't want to be disappointed.
What was that, the lettering that's behind them a couple scenes ago?
The lettering?
Huh?
And the neon lights that were behind him.
Oh,
Copperheads.
No, not that. There were some letters above their heads. It looked like it had a couple of O's and a D. Did that say MODOK?
No, it said Heineken's.
No, just like a letter by itself, not Heineken. There's like 2 O's. I know there's Heineken has 0 O's.
Okay, fine.
Maybe the O's is because it's a tic-tac-toe game, because X-Men, Omen.
Well, you can see them putting MODOK into the void. 'Cause he was
Yeah,
all-
I mean, I can see that.
I'm trying to see. We'll have to watch it again and see if I
Well,
can
and
see
then
it
there's
there.
that purple there. So there's like the purple lightning, and that's a void thing too.
Yeah,
The purple lightning. Yeah.
it's a lie.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they
Goliath.
literally showed Goliath on there, so like we know that Goliath is going to
Yeah.
be in the movie in this movie, which I mean ties it all into the MCU because they're all
Right.
characters that were like brought into the MCU. One of the things I noticed is this right here when they're jumping through that portal.
yeah.
Typically, when portals happen in Marvel, they'll show like where they're going.
Oh,
Like-
this was definitely blanked out.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They blinked it out for the trailer because they guess it's probably going to give away something
Where
like
they're
plot
going,
point in the movie
yeah.
or something.
So who do you think is
Okay, so
doing the portal?
Heineken. I told you, Heineken, right
It's
there.
not that.
Not what he's talking about.
Excuse me, I just saw some Heineken.
I don't care.
I
I,
said,
I think I know what you're talking about. I think it's in the TVA. There was like almost Xbox looking symbols.
Yeah, but it had a couple of O's and it looked like it said MODOK.
Oh,
Could be
maybe.
reaching.
just this scene. Is that the whiskey dick of Claus?
Now, did you notice that Cassandra is inside her own Cerebro?
Yes.
Yes.
No, I did not notice that. Interesting.
It looks like she
Yeah.
built
Did you
it
guys
out
see the
inside
picture of-
Ant-Man's head.
Did you guys see the picture of Mickey Mouse on his wall in the apartment?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Hold on, it's come right there.
There.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
just, I think those are just the.
'Cause it looked
lights.
like because it's in reverse. It looked like it was an O space O and then like backwards K.
I don't think it's MODOK though. I mean, that would be
Yeah,
cool
I
if they did
think
MODOK.
those are just lights.
Yeah, I think it's just a coincidence, and
Just
it's lights on
moonlighting.
the inside of the.
It's Mr. Sinister, so who knows? I'm not giving up on it.
It's like,
All
it's
right,
gonna be sinister.
So, who do you think are in front of Ant-Man's head? That spread that is there. I mean, we know Pyro's in there.
Okay, so yeah, I know they somebody broke it down. I forgot where it was, but somebody broke it down and broke down all the characters that were in that scene. See, Callisto, Toad,
Lady Deathstrike.
Lady Deathstrike, Pyro, like we mentioned before, Azazel.
Yes.
Let's see who else.
Do you think
I think
Sabretooth has to be there?
Blob, Herman.
So what they're saying, like the speculation is that like Sabretooth has to be in this. Like it wouldn't make sense not to have Sabretooth. Plus, we know the actor who played Sabretooth in the original X-Men is supposed to be in this.
Mhm.
Not Liev Schreiber.
Not Liev Schreiber, right?
Tyler
Right.
Mane.
Tyler Mane.
Tyler Mane, yeah. So Tyler Mane was cast. So
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of Sabretooth, I saw somebody post something where it's like they were just like, just hear me out. And it was a picture of Sabretooth. And then the next picture was Alan Ritchson from Reacher.
everybody wants Alan Ritchson to play
He
everything.
would be
right now.
amazing as Sabretooth.
Right?
Yeah,
He
everybody
really
wants
would.
everybody wants Alan Ritchson to play everything right now.
And I'm all for it.
I am all about it.
Alan Ritchson and Pedro Pascal play every
Mhm.
character that you've ever seen.
Okay. When does that movie start shooting?
I'm sure they've already shot it.
And can they shoot it in Oklahoma?
Wait, did anybody I think we mentioned it earlier, but the portal that they were jumping through from like the head of Ant-Man into this portal,
Yes.
that was very Doctor Strange-ish, right?
Yes. So we were talking about
Yeah.
that, and that like specifically that they
Are we going to get a Wong appearance?
Oh,
my gosh,
okay,
that would be
so-
amazing.
I have a theory that may delight Fray. Ready?
Barbie shows up.
No. Who's your
Ariana
favorite?
Greenblat.
Who's your favorite person that Wong's interacting and watching TV shows with?
Oh God.
Jump.
Do you think she can learn portal magic and she opened the portal, or she stole the sling ring and did it?
She could. I definitely think she's capable because Madison can do anything.
The best thing ever would be Madison's at his party.
Yeah. That would be amazing. Like she just randomly shows up places with a goat. And
How
then
do
we
you
find
guys-
out it's Mephisto. What?
I know, right? How do you guys feel about these scenes with Hugh Jackman with no sleeves? Aside from
I
that,
think
he's
that's
jacked. But I
awesome.
mean, like, that's everybody was complaining about, like, when they saw the new costume. They're like, "Oh my god, is he gonna have these sleeves instead?" Like,
Where's the orange and brown costume?
end of the movie, he'll have that.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't put it past him that he went. That I wouldn't put it past him that this is not the first Wolverine he goes to recruit either.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Oh yeah, probably not.
I'm saying a variant is probably going to be in the OG costume.
Yeah,
it's like going to
I'm
be
just
set in this. It's
loving-
going to be set in like the 70s or 80s.
yeah. I'm loving Dog.
I think this blue and yellow costume or versions, right?
Mhm.
I think this is more popular than the brown and
Yeah.
Yeah,
orange
that's why I
one.
said brown and orange because it wasn't popular at all. That's why they changed it.
Yeah.
But
So, guys, jumping out of this, because we've gone through pretty much every Easter egg that's in this trailer.
Yeah.
What are your ratings on this? So, what is your rating? We'll start here with Fray.
oh wow, starting with me. Okay. 10 cocaine references out of 10 hashtag LFGs.
Yes. Let's fucking go. All right. Graveyard. What is your rating,
Yes.
sir?
10 variants of Wolverine out of 10 destroyed Fox X-Men movies.
There you go. Jahmez, what is your rating on this trailer?
I will say I'm excited for this. I'll say 7 katanas plus 2 adamantium claws, and then you add 1 dead giant man head. Out of 10, I think that's Wong Portals, and it's a Madison.
The
The Y, but you don't know where.
it's the Wong portal.
It's the Wong Portal.
What
Uh,
about you,
All right, young Phil.
oh, I'm giving this 10 really bad haircuts. That are really wigs. On a Wade.
Bro, he has cancer. That's so rude.
Out of 10 claws to the nuts.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
We'll take that.
I mean, that is pretty epic.
Say Wong chimed in. 8 Deadpool singing out of 10 Hugh Jackman in his bathrobe. Okay. All right. Okay. Say Wong.
Perfect 10.
Seriously?
Seriously?
Yeah, because we're all Deadpool fans, bro.
We like X-Men and Wolverine, say Wong.
We do.
Exactly. Say
Well,
Wong. Like, there's no
yeah.
way.
What?
Yeah, perfect
And
sense.
honestly, what are you not excited about this? It's like it's raunchy humor. It's various universes coming together.
It's
Come
gonna
on.
be hot this summer.
It's not enough
We're gonna
anime
need
for Say
something
Wong.
to watch that's gonna be funny and bloody and comic booky, and that ticks all the boxes. So
Yeah.
I am for it.
Exactly. Maybe if somebody was doing a Naruto run, Say Wong would give it one more
Ooh, there
rating
you go.
star.
You know what we should do? We should do a Deadpool of people, our list of people that will appear, that might appear, and that we hope will appear.
I
Ooh,
like
that'd
that.
be fun.
We might have to do that on the build. I like it.
Yeah,
okay.
let's do that on the build. That would be great on the build. I think that's.
I think we should just
I
have
like
that.
that.
We should have that list, and we have it posted and just updates too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
We could-
much better list than I
Yeah.
was thinking. Because I was thinking you're going to be like, let's do a Deadpool list of hosts. I'm like, oh, I'm not making that out of the first round. I might not make it through the playing game.
Oh man. Oh my gosh. Can we just talk about how the Lakers lost that game last night? That doubleheader was out of this world. I cannot believe it. It was crazy. OKC versus New Orleans, and it went, crazy. And then it was the Lakers versus who won that game?
The Nugs?
Nugs, yes. The Denver Nuggets.
The McNuggets?
And that beater, that buzzer beater, oh my goodness, I was like, ah! So anyway.
Well, see, I'm not saying every Deadpool. I'm saying
New York
my perfect casting would be my perfect casting is Mojo appears in this.
Oh yeah.
Mephisto.
Mephisto.
All the
Mojo is my
Magneto,
Mephisto. All right, let's face it.
Mojo, Modoc.
You know my
Mr.
prediction is.
Sinister.
What's that?
My prediction on this is that we got merch, people. we got
some merch.
Right?
Not all the merch.
No more of the hat.
Yeah, the hat's gone.
We got a hat. We had hat.
We had hat.
Now Ming Chen has hat.
Yeah, Ming Chen has hat.
You should message and be like, hey, can you take a picture with a hat on, please? Like, quit being a dick, Ming. Anyway, until then, we got shirts, people. All you gotta DM us on Instagram at Distance Nerding. Let us know what size you're looking for, which shirt you want. We got the logo shirt and the character shirt. And let us know what size, how many you want. We'll work out shipping with you, or if we got to drop it off, they're $20 or $25 if we got to ship it to you. Except if it's Florida, then that'll be like $97 each.
Yep, exactly. extra costs.
Mm-hmm.
If we got to ship to Florida,
all the gators.
It's the gator tax.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. The FedEx guy doesn't want to.
They've lost too many FedEx guys. Amazon Prime won't even
it's like
go
the
there.
cheese tax, but for gators.
There you go.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
And then cheese.
The cheese tax. The cheese tax. Let's talk schedule, ladies and gentlemen. Our schedule Mondays. I typically do game streams from 8 to 12. I didn't do a game stream yesterday because I had a bunch of doctor's appointments, then got home, had to do some chores, so I did not get a chance to play at all yesterday. But next week I will be back on playing unless I can find some time this week, which now that I'm back at work, it's halfway impossible. Tuesday is the download, the show you are watching now from 6:30 to 8:30. We're actually getting done on time for once. Thursdays, the build from 6 to 8. Watch on Twitch and YouTube as Young Phil builds, and Graveyard conducts an amazing interview along with myself there, and we hang out with nerdy friends and we do all kinds of nerd discussions. Now, this week's guest is a big one, and he confirmed today, so it's happening. Brian Volk Weiss is coming on Thursday.
Nice
company. And that is going to be a great interview. We're going to be talking all the nerd stuff. That dude is the king of nostalgia right now. Right?
Wow,
don't forget, he's a big time toy guy
and he likes
and a
Necco
cartoon
wafers.
guy. But like, he's also a huge producer when it comes to like TV shows.
Right.
Like, speaking of Ryan Reynolds, like he's worked with Ryan Reynolds. He's worked with
Ryan Reynolds. Him and
The
Ryan
Rock.
Yeah. He's doing Biker Mice from Mars with Ryan Reynolds right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, James, does that mean you're going to be on the show? So
I'm going to try to jump
stories?
Yeah. He's like, I'm going to try and get on just so I can be like, Brian, I love you. Can you make me friends with The Rock?
Make me friends, please.
Please, can I meet The
need
Rock?
an introduction.
Well, I figure first you have to get the restraining order removed, and then
you don't need to get a restraining order removed just to be friends. You can be like internet friends.
Well, I mean, what do we have?
Parasocial relationship with The Rock.
What do we have tomorrow night, though?
Tomorrow night, we are going to be doing another live episode of hold on, I've got something for this. We're going to be doing another live episode of Examining 97.
Yay!
If I only had a puppet.
We'll be doing another live episode of Examining 97. We'll be going over the latest episode that comes out tonight at midnight. At least Pacific Standard Time at midnight.
What episode is this?
Episode 7, I think.
7.
Yeah. So we're getting into the end arc because it's the last 3 episodes.
Yes, this is Bright Eyes.
Okay.
Oh, Bright
Turn
Eyes.
around. Every now and then I get a little. Oh, sorry.
All right. So guys, check all that out. That's what our schedule is looking like for this week. Have fun and come and hang out with us also on the Nerdington post on Discord, where we're having all the discussions and talking about all the nerd stuff. I actually just put up in Discord, I put up another discussion chat specifically for Fallout. So if you guys want to go and talk about Fallout, if you watched the show, if you liked it, if you hated it, if you want to talk about the differences in the game and the show, because there are some slight differences between the show and the game, but for the most part, the show definitely lives in that universe.
And how you kind of dig Walton Goggins as the ghoul. Walton Goggins
I love Walton Goggins playing a ghoul.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
finally he normalizes drinking yellow liquid like I have to stay alive. Into the mainstream.
He doesn't drink it; he aerosols it. But I mean, still.
Oh, he drinks it.
He does drink it in one episode, though. He does like pop it open and just.
He also mainlines it too.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I know what episode you're on.
Folks.
You're on the Super Duper Mart episode.
No, when we first introduced him, he's underground mainlining it. There's IV bags going to him.
That's
true.
right.
Yeah, he does have that. Yeah, it's the IV bags. Yeah.
Well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into these pluggables. Fray, where can everybody find you outside of the Distance Nerding Spear?
I
thought you were frozen. I still thought you were frozen. I'm like,
I have my own channel. It's called Fray Girl, and I do stuff on that with Shadoo, and also the corgis are on there. I'm probably gonna post something because my dog is snoring right now on the Raggetties, and I already filmed it, so it'll probably be up pretty soon on that.
That was
Hot
awesome.
take right now, breaking news. And I do a show called Classified with Shadoo, where we take your favorite fandoms and classify them into D&D classes. And second season is coming out soon. It'll probably be the middle of May, just because we're still filming it. So yeah. And then we've also got our sister show called Journals of the Classes, and the Sorcerer one should be out at the end of this week. So you can always see that. And that's all the classes. We actually go through the classes and the subclasses so that you can, so when you're watching Classified, if you're not sure of what that subclass is, you can actually go and watch those and get some information on it. So
It's a pretty awesome concept. I love that show.
yeah.
You guys
So
see that.
eventually when I get around to it, I'll do some other shows too, but whenever.
Right. It's not like we're waiting on a history show or anything.
Right. Yeah.
you'll get there.
It'll happen eventually. Graveyard, where can everybody find you?
Yes, I'm Graveyard, co-host of the Mostly Pod Out at Night, Mostly podcast.
They mostly
Pod.
at night. Mostly.
You can get new episodes on Comic-Con Radio, just like this show. Make sure to check that out. I know, right? And before Examine 97, I have another show called Conversations in the Void, where I talk to people in the horror world and just get all behind the scenes stuff. I had last week the guy who did the opening scene of the Blade movie, all the blood fountains, all stuff like that. And this week, tomorrow night,
that's cool.
Yeah, a guy who's been making movies for about 34 years has come back to filmmaking, who did The Day of the Dead, or The Next Door, which is a fan zombie film based off of Evil Dead, and he has a new one called Side Effects May Vary, and that's tomorrow night. Check that out. And that's only on Pod Out at Night. Make sure to follow us everywhere and on social media. And I am back to Kyber Kate Productions. I am doing something different with Retro Alcove. I am doing system reviews and hacks and mods too. So make sure to check out the new stuff I'm doing for Retro Alcove and all the new shows we have coming over there as well.
Do it! Do it! Come on! Do it now!
Can I just say that yes,
I forgot.
we're
Nerd
all
Out.
on.
I do Nerd Out too. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say we're on Comic-Con Radio and everything, and that's cool. I go to the podcast page. How did you get your show listed above our show? That's so unfair. We're the ones that turned you on to Comic-Con Radio, and now you're listed before us.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna have to talk to people. I don't know about this.
It's all right. Okay.
You're like, It's all good. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Have something you want to discuss? Tell us what you're nerding out on, and make sure to let us know in the Facebook group, The Distance Nerdington Post.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to support us in the best way that you can, all you got to do is head over to distancenerding.com. Go up to the top right there, and you can hit that blue button that says buy us a taco. Ladies and gentlemen, you can buy us a taco and join the taco party. Oh, that's right. Join the taco party. Help support us and make it so we can go to more shows and get you guys better prizes, all the fun stuff. We are coming close to the end of the month, and I'm going to be giving away that bat cycle, that Lego bat cycle. You guys still have time to get in on that because your end date on that is the 31st of this month. And then the very next show that we have, the very next build we have, I'll be giving that away. So
there are 31 days in
30, then the 30.
No, 31st day. He said the 31st.
I'm like, there aren't 31 days in
May 1st. May 1st. So that being it, ladies and gentlemen, connect with us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, Discord, MySpace, Vine, GeoCities, Friendster, Second Life, AIM, Farmers Only, Christian Mingle, OnlyFans. Whew. Only pictures of Aaron Watson's feet and handles, the beard, and Jahmez 5000's luscious, beautiful glasses sitting oh so beautifully on the table, seductively. Jahmez, show them the glasses.
And snoring corgis.
Yeah,
I know. I'm like, she is like going for it. She has decided that that's what she needs right now.
that might be more content for the OnlyFans, is just snoring corgis.
And if we really wanted to break the internet, it'd be my beard on Aaron Watson's feet wearing the glasses.
Oh.
Wow.
While the corgi snored.
Yeah.
That's how we destroy the internet right there.
A lot of touching.
Implode on itself. Ladies and gentlemen, if you
Those are the magical ingredients to summon a demon.
Maybe.
Yes. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like us to break up with your boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other, pet, schoolyard bully, annoying neighbor, or just tell us how much you enjoy us, hate us, or wish the internet would completely consume us at the feet of Giant Man's head being used as a secret base of operations for Cassandra Nova, send us an email. Yeah, it was a stretch on that one. Send us an email.
It was a stretch.
At Dist.
Were we talking about fisting puppets?
Yes.
Puppets, yes.
Really weird.
Yes.
Fist
yeah.
and Frogs, the Steve Irwin story.
Oh my god.
Oh god, that's the name of the episode. The Fisting Frogs.
If Steve Irwin had an OnlyFans.
Oh. Fisting frogs and violating crocodiles.
I woke up the dog. She's not snoring anymore.
Oh.
She's like, oh, because she's afraid. She heard something about fisting frogs.
Yeah.
She's worried about the animal abuse.
She's calling PETA right now.
I bet she is. ensnerding@aol.com. And we will read your email on screen on the show. Oh my God, that is absolutely.
If we're not canceled, we'll read your email.
Even if we are canceled, we'll still read the email on the show. No one will watch it though.
And if we're not canceled, we're not trying hard enough.
All right, everybody. Thanks and keep nerding together.
All right, it's time.
And tacos.
And tacos.
And
It is
tacoing
time
together.
for the dance party. Let's do this. What the hell?
Natty Pose. Dr.
Distance nerding.
Oh my god.
That's the closest green Muppet that I have.
No fisting the foundling.
No fisting the foundlings. We'll fish the frog later.